So today is October 7th, and I wanted to talk to the camera again because I got no one else I usually talk to. Should've got a haircut, but that's not the point of this video. I guess I want to talk about how disillusioned I'm feeling with everything. I'm doing better, obviously, right now than I was doing last time I spoke, which was bad. And I'm happy about that. But I feel so, like I said, disillusioned from everything. I feel like I have no connection to anyone anymore. And I feel like I can't fit in with society, in any place. If the world was a puzzle, if every group, clique, every person was a puzzle piece, there wouldn't be a spot for me in the total puzzle. I feel like I'm the spot that, the extra puzzle piece, the one from the wrong set that got mixed up and put in the wrong box. And that's because I feel every single thing I'm asked to do, every single thing I'm expected to do, I don't see myself enjoying it. There's zero things I find myself enjoying anymore. But that's leading me to a point where I don't know what I enjoy anymore. I have a hard time getting out of bed every day. I don't enjoy writing music because I think I'm bad at it, and there's a whole stress level now because I'm being watched. Same with drawing, animating, making any videos. There's a whole stress to that now, and that used to be my way to relieve stress. Doodling, I feel inadequate, even doodling. When I'm working on something like a game, doing something for class, I'm seriously stressed out writing a story because I'm being constantly judged. And it's at this point, it doesn't feel like I'm getting constructive criticism. Today, I was really happy because I got shit on for my first game I ever made being posted on Newgrounds, but it wasn't like a being pooped on way. It was like a constructive criticism way. And I was happy about that, even though it kind of sucked. But at the same time, I feel like everything I'm doing, it's never like, here's what you need to fix, here's what you can improve on, work on it. It's always I enjoy this, or this is a pile of shit, you copied someone, you blah, blah, blah. And it makes me feel worse. I'd really rather have someone, if they're going to tell me I'm bad, explain what I need to do to make myself better. It's not going to help me if you're telling me I'm bad. That's the worst thing you can do to a person. It kills their confidence. But between that, or back to what I was saying anyways, I don't feel like I have anything I enjoy. Those are the big things. I brought those up because those are the big things that I used to enjoy, and now I can't enjoy them. Another thing I'm finding is that when people invite me to do stuff, and that can be any group of my friends. At school, I'm invited to do stuff that I don't like. I knew I wouldn't like. I get invited to go to Dungeons and Dragons games, Magic the Gathering games, playing video games I've never played before, blah, blah, blah. And I've gotten to a point, at first I said, nah, that's not for me. I'm not into that. But it got to a point where I just kind of went for, I need something, a filler in my life. I need this. So I tried it out and I hated it. It made me feel worse. Then obviously there was drugs. I've done a lot of drugs, and I feel sick of it now. It makes me feel horrible. I used to smoke a lot of weed. Weed smoking used to hold me over when I was having my bad days and whatever. And now, even if I'm having a good day, I could go smoke some weed, and then I get anxiety attacks, and it makes me feel horrible. And I don't know why. I've never heard of that happening to someone. I've heard of paranoia. But normally people have anxiety attacks and stuff you see on social media, whatever. And of course, these are biased opinions. But I always see people getting calmed down, relaxed by marijuana. And I'm getting unrelaxed from marijuana. It's making me feel horrible. And my friends all at home want me to smoke with them. I tell them I don't smoke weed anymore after I've had this huge reputation of being a pothead. And they go, what? No, you're joking, right? But no, it makes me feel horrible. And I found any other drug or alcohol makes me self-destructive. I go way too far with it because I still find myself unhappy, and it makes me want more and more and more, and it destroys me. I was drinking a week ago with my friend from high school. He came to my college, and we were just hanging out, me and my roommate and him, having a few drinks. I had 15 shots of vodka within an hour. I was trashed. That's not okay. You can't drink that much and then expect to keep drinking. Like, this is 8 o'clock. I am floor trashed. And you can't be expected to keep going or even do that to begin with. But I did. I kept going. It was bad. I'm surprised I didn't have alcohol poisoning, which I have had before, but it was bad the next day. It was stupid how hungover I was all day, throwing up, dry heaving. It felt horrible. And I found this is pretty constant. This is a trend for me. I will drink a lot if I'm going to drink. I binge it. I binge everything I find though. So that's not working for me. That's not making me happy. Just sitting down playing any video game of mine that I've had in the past doesn't make me feel better. I feel worse about myself. I'm being invited by my high school friends. They tell me to come up to their college, go to parties. It gives me really bad anxiety. I can't do it. I can't go there and have a good time. Everyone seems to enjoy it. Even when I had my friend over at college, this happened to me. I feel like out of place, and I don't talk to anyone. And it makes me feel worse on the inside. And that might be one reason as to why I go hard in the paint when I'm drinking. But when I say no, I don't want to go to these parties, my friends are all like, what do you mean? Like, you're going to miss out on this fun time, all this great stuff? And sometimes they'll convince me to go, but I know ahead of time I'm not going to enjoy it, and I don't. That's tough because obviously, what if I did miss out on something I'd really enjoy? But the fact of the matter is, being around a lot of people or any new people gives me really bad anxiety now, and I don't know why it does. It's new, and I hate it. Sports, I used to play a lot of basketball back in the day. Any other sports like soccer, track, whatever I used to do, none of it doesn't feel good anymore to play. Basketball, I can shoot around a ball for a little while, but it makes me feel bad. I don't know why. I wanted to go buy cigarettes again, and I didn't because it was going to make me feel bad because I got cigarettes. Even though I could really go for a smoke right now, I won't lie. I'm aching for a cigarette, and I haven't had one in like a month. Or maybe that's not true. I don't know. I don't remember. What else? What else did I used to enjoy doing? I don't really hang out with people anymore. I just kind of hide. And I prefer to hide. And I can't hide at college, and that builds up a lot of anxiety, and I get it out when I'm here. And maybe that's the reason why I want to, quote, kill myself, because it's not an often thought of mine that I'm going to kill myself. Sometimes I have suicidal thoughts, but I feel that's common in people. But maybe that's why those come out, because I feel like I can't be happy and nothing's going to make me happy, you know? And I want to be happy. I want to get off of being so self-destructive, but it's not happening. And I know I got to take steps myself, and I tried, but everything feels horrible. I can't even go see a therapist about this shit because it makes me feel horrible. And they say, we're not going to make you come here, blah, blah, blah. Well, I need to be forced. That's the thing. I already know that if I want to get better, quotations, I don't know if that showed up. If I want to get better, I need to be forced not to do something about it, but to regularly go to a therapist, for example, because I can't do it by myself. It hurts me. It physically and mentally hurts me to go do anything, including talk to a therapist about my problems. That's why I'm talking to a camera. That's why I talked to a camera on a blank YouTube channel I made in 2011, hoping nobody actually sees this. Really hoping nobody actually sees this. I'm pretty sure nobody has. I don't know if anybody will. Maybe down the road I wouldn't mind if anybody saw this. But right now, no, I don't want anyone finding out about this. I don't want people coming to say my YouTube channel being concerned. I don't want my friends finding it and being more concerned because I don't know. I don't know, man. Shit's fucked up lately, though. I guess that's my big point. I don't know. What's interesting about this is when I'm recording this stuff is I go in thinking, all right, I want to talk about something. I don't know what to talk about, but I know I need to talk about something because I have all this pent up stress. And then I start off not knowing what I'm going to say, and then the ball gets rolling, and I talk and I talk and I talk and I talk. I don't know if this is a healthy way to get my emotions out either, but it feels better than not getting them out at all. So I'm okay with it. The day after my last video, my car blew up. Then that weekend I got really, really sick, and I've had at least 11 hours of homework every day this week with 2 projects, 2 presentations. Is that the word? Whatever. With partners. Both times my partners abandoned me and I had to do all the work by myself, as I already had another project like stacked on top of that. It's been really stressful. I've been really sick. I've not been sleeping for about a week and a half. Very little sleep. Probably in the week and a half, maybe 9 hours of sleep, somewhere around there. I don't know, 10 hours. Maybe more. Not much, though. Definitely not enough. And last night I slept 13 hours, I think. Because it was my first time I could sleep. I came home. Part of that comes from my roommate, who I'm not going to talk shit about him because he's not a bad person. He does talk a lot, though. And one thing I hate is when I see people talk about something they care about and they get shut down and they never want to talk about it again. They become insecure. So I want to let him talk about it, but it gets out of hand because I can't bring myself to tell him to stop talking. So it could go on for hours. Seriously, it could go for hours and I could be kept up at night. Sometimes we go to bed at like 12 or 1 and I'd be up until 3 in the morning talking. Not much with me talking, not very much vocals coming out of me. More like a, yeah, yeah, I agree. Oh, yeah, definitely. No, that kind of stuff. And I'm being sort of lectured. And I don't dislike my roommate. It's just a thing I should probably do something about. Say, hey, I gotta go to bed, dude. And then there are also times where I feel it's more me to him, because usually if I'm getting up early, I wake up before him. But I get woken up in the morning. So the other day, my roommate woke up with a like a freak out. When you have a really bad dream and it wakes you up, and he yelled like, "What the hell? Oh my god! Oh fuck!" or something. And I heard a bird flap outside because I think it scared the bird too. But I thought, like, initially that woke me right up, and I thought a bird had flown in and like hit him. But what actually happened was he just had a bad dream and woke me up at like 6 in the morning when I went to bed at 3 the night before, working on a project that I also didn't get help on. But it's just that I couldn't sleep. I'm getting addicted to caffeine now, which is kind of funny, honestly. Like, it's not that horrible, I don't think. It's not good, but it's not that horrible. I drink like 3 cups of coffee a day, and then if I can, I get 2 double shots of that like coffee energy drink, espresso stuff with it. And then on top of that, I'll be drinking soda like more than usual anyways. I wouldn't say all day. More than usual, like super caffeinated stuff like Mountain Dew. I don't know. A lot of caffeine though. I feel like Dave Grohl when he was having his coffee habit. But I just have a lot of stress built up in me, I know. And I'm having a really hard time relaxing. And I find that the friends I keep in contact the most with anymore are also super stressed out. And it's weird because I want to hang out with them. Like, for example, tonight I wanted to hang out with my girlfriend. And I haven't seen her in person since August, and it's October. I've talked to her in video chats, we text, but I haven't seen her since August, and it's really weird. And all the time I get asked to go, like, we talk, and I'm gonna go over to her house. We're gonna hang out. Tonight was one of those nights, and now I'm here at the old rec speaking to a camera, and it feels shitty, cause I know she has her own problems and stuff similar to me, maybe even worse, probably worse, and I want to help her. I want to be there for her, and when I'm having those problems, nobody's there for me. But if I had the opportunity to have someone there for me, I'd take it. I'd take it in a heartbeat, you know? And it hurts me because she ignores me when this stuff's going on. I can't blame her for it. But tonight, nothing's even going on with her tonight. Tonight she's been having a good night. Her family is down, and she said I could come over later. But now it's like midnight. Here I am at the old rec, wasting my life. I canceled plans to hang out with her, and now I'm not going to. And I'm worried because she said for sure, like, no matter what, like earlier this week, she said we're going to hang out tomorrow. If that doesn't happen, that's going to hurt me. I don't know. It really hurt my feelings. And I don't want to say it's a toxic relationship or anything. It's really my first relationship I felt cared about. But it's also at the same time a relationship where I feel I'm not cared at all about. I don't know. Then one girl who gave me a lot of problems over the past couple years, she started hitting me up, and she asked me to see her. She was telling me about a bunch of stress in her life, and she's started smoking cigarettes now after she used to take cigarettes away from me and tell me not to smoke, and that hurt me really bad, seeing her with cigarettes. And I don't know. It hurts me to even, like, communicate with her because we had a huge falling out because she did some shitty stuff to me. I got led on, not even led on. I got lied to for a long time because she was secretly in a relationship while she was, I guess, yeah, this is leading on. But we were looking to be a thing. We went to prom together. We blah, 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 blah. A lot of backstory. This went on for like a year and a half. And then suddenly she was cold to me for a bit. And then she'd come back and then she'd be cold. And it was really weird. And it was hurting my feelings and blah, blah, blah. Boring shit. And in the middle of like January or something last year, my friend came to me and told me that she had been secretly dating a boy for 3 months. As she had kind of been unofficially, but everyone fucking knew it, my girlfriend. And that fucked me up, and I didn't talk to her for like a month. And she came back to me this summer, and turned out she was still dating the boy, but then was cheating on him with me. Not exactly, well, yeah, I don't know. I guess, yeah, that is cheating. But, and I didn't like it. It freaked me out, and I didn't know what to do about it. And now I have a girlfriend, and she's hitting me up, like, wanting to see me this weekend or next week when I'm home for a break. And I don't know what to do about that, because no, I will not cheat on my girlfriend. But obviously, I still have feelings for this girl, and I see she's going through a really rough time herself, and I want to be there for her. But I know she's bad for me because she's fucked me more than one time in the past. Really fucked me up before. And then I don't want her to fuck with this relationship. But also I'm scared for this relationship because it's going not great, you know? Like I was saying, I'm worried she doesn't care about me. The one that I'm in a relationship with now. And it's just complicated and stupid. And it sucks because it's the first time I feel like I've been cared about, and it feels like I've not been cared about. Or, yeah, rephrase that. It's the first time... It's a time I feel like I've been the most cared about. And that's what sucks. I think I'm just going to end this rant. This is a long one.